I came from a climate where manners got tested. Smiles could be borrowed, intentions were nested. So I learned how to read what the silence was saying. What the eyes kept concealed, the mouth kept delaying. And I stopped feeding old wounds with replayed habits. Quit carrying strangers in my spinal cabinet. Now my posts stay calm, but the meaning stay loaded. Every sunrise polished the path I devoted. Yeah, quiet don't mean soft, stillness don't mean weak. Some of the hardest truths never raise their voice to speak. I was raised where politeness could hide a cold blade, where a sweet little grin could be borrowed and so late. So I watched how the room changed temperature quick, how a laugh could turn thin when the motive got sick. I learned to inspect the pause in a sentence, the tiny hesitation to drift in a presence. Cause the mouth can perform but the body confess, and the air tell the tale that the ego suppress. I became a student, a stillness and pattern of what glows too bright and what ends up shattered, or who stands firm when the pressure get real and who fold up fast when the deal starts to peel. I don't need a parade to know what is true. I can hear the distortion in the way people move. So I tighten my circle, sharpen my sight, and I quit giving rent to emotional nights. So pain tried to linger like a tenant unpaid, but I changed out the locks and I cleared out the shade. Now my thoughts got architecture clean and exact. Every broken old chapter gave me structure back. I came from a climate where manners got tested. Smiles could be borrowed, intentions were nested. So I learned how to read what the silence was saying. But the eyes kept concealed, the mouth kept delaying. And I stopped feeding old wounds with replayed habits. Quit carrying strangers in my spinal cabinet. Now my posts stay calm, but the meaning stay loaded. Every sunrise polished the path I devoted. Quiet don't mean soft, stillness don't mean weak. Some of the hardest truths never raise their voice to speak. I seen a warm welcome turn into a legend. Seen the kind little tone, how the slow-moving predator. Seen the same hand clap and still keep a knife. Seen the good luck sentence disguise a whole stripe. So I learned to decode the invisible grammar, the tilt to the chin, the pause and the stammer. The way your room leans when the truth come near, the way fake confidence starts disappearing. That knowledge turned into a kind of protection, a measure, reflection, acquire the weapon. I don't swing in shadows, I study the source. Then I steer my own ship with a steadier course. I stop rehearsing the hurt like a habit, stop letting old echoes keep living in static. Because every replay was a chain on the wrist, and every old grudge was a weight I admit. So I lifted the burden, let the armor reform. Took the bruised part of me and made it perform. Now the pain got a purpose, the scar got a say, and the lesson turned gold in the light of the day. I move with a velvet kind of severity, soft in my face but my standards got clarity. If the path look crooked, I don't pretend. I recut the line and I start again. So far, so good, baby. Now I walk like a man with the weather in check. Not because life got easy, but because I got respect for the signs, for the time, and for the cost of belief. For the way that discernment can outlast grief. I don't carry old strangers in my mental hall. Don't let every old memory run the wall. I keep what's useful, release what rots. A clean mind grows stronger from cleaner thoughts. The cathedral in me ain't made of stone, it's made of boundaries, purpose, and the tone that says I know what I'm worth without shouting. I know how to build without constantly doubting. In the tap, in the title, that's the code in the frame. The rhythm of noticing, aiming, and staying the same. When the smile look borrowed, I don't move impressed. When the silence speaks sharp, I pay it respect. So I stand on the calm that the storm can't erase, with a sharpened lens and a disciplined pace. What tried to harden me turn into sight. Now I read through the dark with cathedral light. I came from a climate where manners got tested. Smiles could be borrowed, intentions were nested. So I learned how to read what the silence was saying. The eyes kept concealed, the mouth kept delaying. And I stopped feeding old wounds with replayed habits. Quit carrying strangers in my spinal cabinet. Now my posts stay calm, but the meaning stay loaded. Every sunrise polished the path I devoted. Yeah, quiet don't mean soft, stillness don't mean weak. Some of the hardest truths never raise their voice to speak.